G'day and welcome to another edition of Hef's Beer Reviews. Well, today is the third and final instalment in the mini-series that I've been doing on American macro lagers, which means that we're reviewing this beer here, Busch Light, or the Busch Latte. Comes in this 12 fluid ounce can, or 355 mils. 4.1% is the ABV, and this particular can has come to me courtesy of Swill and Grog and Jez from Jez Beer Reviews. Thanks again, fellas. Very generous indeed. Let's crack it on open. And we'll just give it a pour into this schooner glass. No comparison or blind taste testing this time. We're just going to see how it goes on its own. Busch Light. All right, have a look at the appearance. It is a very, very clear straw colour. We've got a finger of bright white head, well carbonated. Nice light grain aroma. Nothing really coming through in the way of hops. All right, let's go in for the taste. Cheers. Okay, she's light in body, very minimal bitterness. Very effervescent in the mouth. The finish is quite dry. The flavour itself, look, it's fairly light in terms of flavour, as I guess you would expect. I just get a light grain flavour. It's not too sweet, as I said. It's got quite a dry finish. Very sessionable at 4.1% ABV. First time I've ever tried Busch Light. I guess the obvious question is, well, you know, how does it compare to the other US macro brewery light beers like Coors Light, Bud Light, Miller Lite, and so on? And look, I'd love to be able to share insights into that, but unfortunately we just don't get to drink here in Australia those beers very often. So any opinion really that I do have would have to be taken with a grain of salt, because it's been a long time since I've had US brewed Coors Light. It's been a few years since I had US brewed Bud Light, and even longer, I think, since I've had Miller Lite. But judging from memory, it's not bad. I think I still prefer Coors Light. Not sure of the price point. If you are in the US, I'd be very interested to hear, first of all, just how much Busch Light costs, but then also how it compares to other similar offerings from other breweries. One more sip, we'll give it a score. I mean, it's certainly going down very easily. It's very refreshing. As I said before, very sessionable. It's a thirst quencher, a lawnmower beer, all of those things. I don't mind it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing offensive about it. Is it a fantastic light or low carb lager? Well, I guess some people would argue that in that particular category there's no such thing as a great one anyway. But no, not really. I don't think it's great or fantastic, but it's perfectly fine. I would happily give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Busch Light, or the Busch Latte. I'd love to get my hands on some US brewed Coors Light again, because as I've said numerous times, that historically at least has been my pick. But this is not bad. I certainly wouldn't turn my nose up at this one. Thanks again to Swill and Grog and Jez, and thanks to you for watching. Catch you next time on Hef's Beer Reviews.